It's the landlord's daughter. How's it going, everybody? Another week done. And yes, this country is going down the pan. I need a 5x5 before I crack on because there's just no point. If you guys are watching on the replay, if you're new here, hi, welcome. It's up to you if you want to skip 10 or 15 minutes because we usually give people time to join the chat and everything because this is live after all. And we have, here we go, we have Matt, who is a member. Thank you, Matt, for the 5x5 confirmation. That's awesome. And look at this. We've got another member as well. Steve has been a member for 1 month. Keep prepping. Yes, we do need to start preparing for sure. And you're going to see why as we go through tonight's show. It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. Right, let's bring that down. So the 5x5 is good. People are in the house. Awesome. Right, let's get cracking, shall we? In the last 7 days, obviously since the last live stream last Friday, we have an extra 425 new subscribers who haven't been here before. If one of you guys are new and you're watching, hi, welcome. I hope that you got notified because, yes, I've been shadow banned on and off for the last 8 or 9 months or so. It's been a nightmare. So if you did get a notification, well done, awesome, everything seems to be working. It would be good if they stopped mucking around with me. So yes, to you new guys, obviously you're new. Really quickly, this is my main job. I've ended up doing this. I don't know how, but it ended up that way. And we do rely on donations, but you don't have to. If you can help, it really supports the channel and we can grow. The website, I'm going to have a good smash at it next week because I've got a bit of time on my hands. So that's going to get banged out as much as I can. I've been told by my web designer that I need to create more content, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So yes, all of the links you're going to need to know if you're watching on the replay or whatever it is for donating and all the rest of it is down below the video. Okay. So just whack that up on the screen there. And also any of you guys in the live chat as well, fantastic. We always get awesome donators in the live chat. It's fantastic. It really helps grow this channel because, like I said, this is my main job. I don't get benefits and it's not as well paid as you guys think. It really is not. So it helps. Brilliant. Also, what else have we got to do? The mailing list. If you want to sign up to the mailing list, there is a link below the video. Click more and it opens up loads of stuff and you'll see it on there. It's really quick, really simple, just a name and an email address. It doesn't even have to be your real name. Okay, it's just something to fill the box in. Boom. And I'll be getting a newsletter out this Monday. Didn't happen this week, been far too busy, but there will be one coming out Monday. So that's really cool. So if you want to sign up to that, excellent. One of the reasons why I've enabled that, and I do have to pay a lot of money every month to get these newsletters out there, like a subscription-based thing, is if something happens to me on this channel, at least I can communicate with over 5,000 people now, putting them onto different media channels. There is links below the video to Rumble and Brighteon and Twitter and all of the rest of it. So if you want to go and follow me on there, just in case this YouTube has enough of me, fantastic. It really does help. Also email as well. Now I'm going to be honest, I haven't looked at any emails for 4 weeks now, maybe 5 weeks. I know it's crazy. Some people know, not many, but there's been lots going on behind the scenes here, big time. So yes, I will be opening the emails, which I haven't looked at for a long time. If you want to send me an email about anything related to tonight's show or anything that you think is going to help, whack me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Okay. What else is there? A shipping address. Lots of people have been asking me, can I send you something? What's your address? Obviously, I had to create like a PO box. And I'm going to be trying to visit that maybe once every week or maybe 2 weeks. So stuff's already turned up already. First off the bat, someone was kind enough to send me this. Now, if any of you guys have had this before, let me know what you think. I'm a little bit reluctant to drink this on a live stream because, as you can probably tell on there, it's 50%. So for a whiskey, that's really, really strong. I've got no idea what this is like. Thank you to you, sir. You know who you are, for sending me this. It's awesome. It's a whole litre as well. It's none of that 70 CL UK blah blah rubbish stuff. What else did we get? This. Look at this from Dorset. Has anyone seen that before? Apple and cider chutney. There it is. It's finally decided to focus. So that's really cool. And also this. Who doesn't like fudge? Like I said, if you guys are watching on a replay, you can skip past all this. We're just saying thanks because it's the least I can do. If people are bothered to send me stuff, it really helps. And from Dorset with love. So we got someone from Dorset. Here it is here. Now, this is from a good friend, Bonnie, who I get some intel down in Dorset regarding the migrants and the barge, etc. I said a little bit about Bonnie not that long ago. What Bonnie does is she scrapes enough money as she can spare, and she makes little presents for homeless veterans, which is fantastic. And she decided she wanted to send me something. I think her and her mum, I believe. So, yes, aka Barge Bonnie. I'm not going to read out all of that on there, but Bonnie and Tina and family, thank you ever so much. What did we get? Oh, look at this. House of Dorchester. Salted caramel chocolate. Now, I'm looking forward to getting my little grubby mitts on that. And obviously, oh my God, look at that. A thumping great box of fudge. Sorry if the lighting's a bit crazy in here. Look at that. Oh my God. Some of you guys have probably seen Rollies. They're all over the place. I think there's one I noticed not that long ago. I can't remember where it was now. But yes, so you guys who have been sending me stuff, thanks ever so much. Seriously, appreciate that. It's been bonkers. What else have we got? We want to show what is going on in the UK. We've got nearly 1,000 already. That's fantastic. So what we like to do is we like to see what the MI5 security service updates are. The current national threat level, as you can see, is substantial here in the UK. In Northern Ireland, it's been ramped up to severe, and these are all of the meanings, okay? Look at this. I've got this new highlighter pen. How cool is that? Wicked. Now I can do proper presentation. So, excuse me. So UK is smack bang in the middle, and Northern Ireland is a little bit more dangerous. So that's what's going on currently over here. What else have I got on my little list to do? Yes, something, I don't know if I'm going to do this regular, but it's something I was literally put onto in the chat. So whoever it was who was in the chat really early when I set this up said something about what's going on in London tomorrow. So we found out this. So London protest tomorrow. These are all of the things which are going on, okay? Lots of protests, believe it or not. So we are going to be probably looking at this one here, an anti-ULEZ rally, September the 23rd. So that's Saturday, that's tomorrow, with worldwide freedom. Stop ULEZ, stop Khan. So if anyone fancies a little bit of that, there's the details on the screen. It's between midday and 3 o'clock tomorrow at Speaker's Corner. So that's over Hyde Park in London. Okay. So there's just a little bit about what is going on there. So they're anticipating lots and lots of people there tomorrow. So if you are local or you do want to turn up and voice your opinions, because freedom of speech is what we really need to fight for. Okay, so there it is. That's going down in London tomorrow. It says actually 1 p.m. So I would probably look to get there around 12ish and just wait around. That's just me. I always like to turn up early. So there you go. Something different for the channel there about what's going on over the weekend in London. 1,109 people. Fan-bloody-tastic. So that's done, that's done, that's done. What about seeing where you guys are from? Now, don't worry, guys. Like I said, we're going to be starting real soon. But we always like to do this in the Funky Fam just to see where you guys are from all over the place. So let's have a little look-see, shall we? First off the bat is, what's that? Frimgo? In Derby. I can't even read that. Oh, my Lord. You guys are... Right, we're going to try and go through at least the top 20. So if you want people to know where you are, you need to be really quick, and we'll try and give you a shout out. So we got Louise over there in Lincolnshire, and we got Bamajin. Hi, Bamajin, over in US. Sweet home Alabama. Yes, sir. And also Mary, always Mary, quite contrary, over here in POWYS, where I am here in Wales. Awesome. So who have we got here? We've got Bernice over in Hertfordshire. We got Ice Dubs in the house. How you doing, brother? From Cheshire. Nacho Man Randy Sandwich. What? Over there in Ireland. It's fantastic. Oh, we got here. We got Karaticus, I think that is, from Sussex down there. Lovely part of the world down Sussex. And we've got Lone Prepper all by himself. Well, you're not alone now, Sunshine. You're in a cool community. He's up there in the northeast. And we have got Cyberistic Gal in Louisiana, down south, y'all. Speaking of down south, have we got any Beaverines in the house? I hope there is, because I'm going to be contacting John on Monday, and we're going to work out a time and we're going to go live. So how cool is that? We have got Pilgrim. Awesome. Fantastic. Look at that. Plymouth, Massachusetts, not Plymouth, UK. And we've got Regular Jew. Good to see you again, Jew. Is over in Leominster. That's Drew in the house right there. Who have we got? Cornish Cowboy down in Cornwall, obviously. We have Shirley, wherever that is, in Derby. John Homer. Southsea. Well, not too far from where I live. I was in North End in Portsmouth for most of my young days. Yeah, who have we got here? So I'm from County Durham. It's Beverly, another member in the house. Awesome to see the members. Good to see you, Beverly. Lena De Bono. Wales by way of Devon. Oh, wow. Someone's been moving around. And we've got Don't Tread on Me again. How you doing, sir? Northampton. And Errant too. Errants are cool. We got Deal in Kent. So, yes, rest in peace, all of the Royal Marines band and drums. Some time ago, it was on this day. So, yes, respect. Danny the Flight, cool beans. Who have we got here? We got David, another one up in Durham. There's someone else in Durham here, mate. So, who have we got here? We got Steve Brown. Oh, it's Steve, mate. Hi, Terry. I'm Essex geezer living in Cornwall. Do you know what? I've got a mate of mine who is in Southend. He lives down in Devon. Cool beans. And we've got Yorkshire Outdoors and Survival. Peace. Good to see you. Leeds, West Yorkshire. We got Steve over there in Devon. That's fantastic. We've got Lee Redpath in Suffolk in England. Oh, check it out. Beth. We love Beth. Look at that. Brit expat in Oklahoma. Yes, sir. We have got Dimitri over in London. Good to see you again. I recognise you from before. We got Andre 83 from Charnwood. And we got Tat24 from Corby. I've no idea where Corby is. Sorry about that. Who else have we got here? Go Create Hobby Machine Shop. Fair do. Hi from Aberdeenshire. So right up in northeast Scotland, I think it is. We got Shaz over in Blackpool. Good to see you. We've got Chuckle Vision, South Staffordshire. Wicked. And we got Whistling Freedom, Newquay and Cornwall. That's where the UK Prepper Shop is. Sorry, Prepper Shop UK. We've got Steve over in Oxford. Wow, look at that. Nick's all the way in Thailand. Good to see you, Nick. I hope it's not too late if you're over there, mate. We got Vinny over in Belfast. There we go. 4x4 Bella Ben. Awesome fella. He's from Hello Pamela. Only playing with you, boy. And we got Jane down in Chichester. Hey, I know Chichester very well. Chichester car boot. That's where I got my Denison smock for £2. Currently worth £1,000. Good car boot that is down there. We got Bonnie. Bonnie? What, the real Bonnie? The Bonnie who sent me this Bonnie? Is it? Weymouth? I don't know. Bonnie Park. I don't know what your surname is. If it is, awesome. Thanks for that. Good to see you on here. And who we got here? We got Beard Box from BRECON. Sweet. Oh, look. Oh, my God. Look, we got Pamela. Pamela is awesome. She really is. Look at that. New Mexico. Wow. I'd like to know if you've seen any UFOs out there. Send me an email. The email is below the video. Don't steal, because the government hates competition. Oh, yeah. We got Shirley down in Hampshire. Awesome. Whereabouts? I was in Portsmouth and Lee Park. Crazy, I know. Steve over there in Birmingham. We got Wee Mad Hatter from East Lothian. We got Karen from Nuremberg. Right. Oh, look at this. We got Malibu Margaret Rose, and that's a cool name. Arizona. Wow. Well, sorry, we got to bring it down. There's way too many people. Look at that, 1,200 people in the chat right now. Let's have a look. You guys are blowing up the chat like crazy. Fan bloody tastic. Well, Shiva Shampoo. Another errant in the house. Good to see you. Keep up with that music, son. The Maldives. Now, wow. How many people in this community are in the Maldives? Shiva is. Big respect. And yes, I got Jason to contact too. Wow. Yeah, I've literally had quite a bit of a break. There's lots going on. But we are going to be banging on from Monday. And we got another awesome guy in the house, Engineer to Succeed. He's from the Midwest in the US of A. Right. And I also saw Slave to No Man, but it's disappeared. Sorry, dude, there's far too many people in there. Yes. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's changed. Here it is. Hit the like button, folks. Yes, hit the like button. I'm going to leave that up there for a while. So where are we going down to? Some of you guys, now we're starting the show, okay? So we're like 18 minutes from the beginning. 1,300 people. Let's roll. Okay. We are talking at the moment about this country starting to fall apart, okay? Now, some people have been saying it's been falling apart for a long time. And I literally go along with that. It has been. It's just getting really bad now. This is predominantly for anyone outside of the UK who is interested in what's going on, and especially the people who live in it, like myself and lots of people watching right now. There is a hell of a lot of going on in the United Kingdom right now. So the online safety bill, if anyone doesn't know, basically it is literally on the final stage, which is royal assent. And who is going to be signing the royal assent? Yes, our wonderful King Charles with his best friend there, Mr. Schwab. Mr. Schwab over there in Switzerland. Yes, that guy you see on the right of the screen is going to be signing off the online safety bill shortly. Is currently, I still believe, in France, doing lots of big soirees with Macron and loads of other people like Hugh Grant and God knows what else over there. Some of you might have seen it circulating on social media. Very, very posh, very lavish. While lots of people in France and in the UK are living in pretty much poverty. Okay, disgusting to see. That's my own personal thoughts on it. So the online safety bill, yes, pretty much every single private communication in the United Kingdom. I don't know about anywhere else in the world. The UK looks like it's going to be the first to get this draconian law passed. What that basically means in a nutshell is anyone physically in the United Kingdom who is using private encrypted messaging platforms to communicate with each other, yes, everything will be scanned. It will no longer be private. So the P2P, the person-to-person or point-to-point encryption won't be available anymore. There's nothing private. Okay, so that's one of the first things which is going to really screw up this country. Lots of people, I don't think, get it. They don't think it's that serious. They believe what the mainstream is saying, which is it's all about saving the children. Okay, now when you see terms like that, it's obvious that they are playing with our emotions. It's a very successful media campaign, and they will be using celebrities on social media. Okay, anyone influencing or anyone famous on social media, they will be using those people to promote the idea of the online safety bill being a good thing because it's going to keep children safe. Yeah, okay, fair play. Whilst it's keeping children safe, what else is it doing? Oh yeah, it's going through every single private message in the United Kingdom, making sure that there's nothing dodgy going on. Now, do you think it's just about the children, or do you think it's way more sinister than that? Let me know in the chat. Be interesting to see. Ham radio CB? No, not private at all. They can easily be scanned and picked up on, especially CB, citizen band radio. You can never have a private conversation on that. No way. I used to be a CB user back in the day, and no. Do you know what someone said to me in a comment on that video about the online safety bill? Do you know what they said? Fax machine. Wow, sending faxes. Who remembers sending faxes back in the day? 80s and 90s, wasn't it? Yeah. That might actually work. Now, you can do a little look online like I did, and it says like they are no longer used, but businesses are still using them in 2023 in the UK and the US. So what do you guys think about using a fax machine to get private information from person to person without it being scanned or traced or whatever else? Let me know what you think. And if you're watching a replay, hit it in the comments. It'd be really good. Look at this. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea. Pages. Wow, Squirrel Sniper. I remember pages. Yes, I do. Long time ago. Do you know what? Squirrel Sniper, you're a good egg. I'm going to make a note of that because it's something to look into. And I believe it's a very good idea. So, pages and fax matching. So there's two things there which could possibly get us around the conundrum of being frigging scanned about our private things. Someone says about the reform party. I really don't know, honestly. It's hard to believe. Email? No. I use Proton and I pay for Proton, so I get the next level. Okay. Now, even they will all be scanned, and Proton is a very good high-end encryption. It's also got the extra piece in there which makes it even more secure, and I can't remember for the life of me. You know, sometimes when things just evaporate from your head, it's gone. There's a certain web thing in there which makes it really secure. That can even be scanned. Okay, so no, forget about email, forget about all of that. Can you imagine a group fax? Yeah, you never know, do you? Oh God, but no, these are good ideas. Walkie-talkies, no, they can be scanned really easy, really simple. Obviously haven't used a scanner before. Yeah, do you know what? Back in the day, you used to be able to use a scanner and AM radio, or it might have been shortwave. I can't remember. It's so long ago. You could literally scan and you can hear the police talking to each other. And then it went on to scanners, and then you could listen to police conversations on scanners. Then they used the Tetra encrypted system, and then they just can't be listened to now. I believe, funny enough, the guy looking into 5G, Barry Trower, was a major part of that encrypted system, Tetra, for the police to communicate on. I believe it was Tetra. I can't remember. Pilgrim, yep, snail mail. I said that is a good idea. But apparently people say that mail from the post office to wherever can be infiltrated. Maybe the police have a deal or something going on with Royal Mail. Maybe it's something to do with computer systems, any address that gets picked up with a package. It might get diverted to someone else. It might get opened and they might tape it up and say, sorry, we had to check, random security check, that sort of thing. So snail mail could be iffy. I don't know. Pigeon. If you know what you're doing, yes, it's really good. Telepathy. Do you know what I just said to you? Telex. I've heard of telex, but I'm not really sure what telex is. Maybe I'm showing my age because I was born in 71. Is that an American thing, telex? I don't know. Be interesting to see what you guys think. But no, it's really good to see you guys input Morse code. Of course, you can send an email with Morse code, but guess what? When that gets scanned by advanced AI quantum computers, do you think they will be able to decipher Morse code? Yeah, they'll do that in a split second. They'll decode that message. No, we need to be really crazy. Oh, Shaz. Oh, Shaz, I love you. Smoke signals. Can you imagine that? Oh, lordy. Carrier pigeons. Yeah, many people are saying that. But yes, there we go. Homer, John Homer. I think pages might work, you know. It might be interesting to try and find one, though. Crazy, crazy. Let me see what's going on. Welcome to Lord Archibald Wintervest. Welcome to the Funky Fam. Fantastic. Really good to see you on board. Lord Archibald, sir. Fantastic. New members have been joining all week as well. 1,500 already. Awesome. What else have we got here? This is from Bernice. Wow, thank you for that donation, my sweetheart. We've had difficulty getting money from our bank. Make sure you stocked up or stay strong. We've got this. Do you know what? I had a big problem recently. It became apparent that my address wasn't updated when I moved from South England to the middle of Wales. And I popped into my branch just by chance because I had to do a different phone contract. And when they tried to link it through the bank, they found that the address was in the UK and I was in Wales. They questioned it. Anyway, I had to get my address updated. Very simple, very quick. Guess what? They decided to send me a new card. I didn't know. I was out of the country at the time recently. The new card arrived at my address. So my current card I had all of a sudden wasn't working. I tried 10 different cash points. I tried buying something in a co-op. I tried to get cash back and it just would not work. My card was declined. I thought all sorts of crazy stuff was going on. And do you know what made it really weird? Out of the 10 cash points I went to, I think there was 4 of them that had someone there and they couldn't get cash out either. Now I thought, well, I had no idea it was my card at the time, but it just goes to show, what if it happens? What if every ATM in the UK went down and you had no cash on you, or you needed cash for something, you couldn't get it? The only way you could do it is to go to a post office or maybe use cashback. I don't even know if some companies use cashback, some don't. I don't know if it's been banned or scrapped. Let me know because I just don't know. But yes, this happened to me on a Sunday. All the post offices were closed. I could not get cash out. So Bernice, yes, very well said there. And thank you again for that donation, sweetheart. That's very, very kind. E. Kane, thank you for that, my friend. Very, very kind. Awesome. And, well, Beatrice Taneld. I don't know what SEK is. Is that Swedish? Is that krona? Swedish krona? Thank you for that donation. And you remember it well. Wow, generous guy. Thank you very much for that, sir. That's amazing. But yeah, it certainly makes you think with this online safety bill, because all of this sort of stuff is a little bit crazy. Oh, look at this. Queen Queen of NoHo, CA, California. Hello from LA. Thank you for your work. Awesome and good to see you in the live the other day. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that. And thank you for your donation. It really helps. Bless you and love to LA as well. I know it's pretty bad out there. I've got friends out there and they're saying there's more tents than there was last year. You know what I'm talking about downtown, right? Yeah, I've been to LA. I went to the LA Kings, the slap shop. Yeah, I've been down there. Here we go. Another idea, message in a bottle. Not very accurate, but I like your idea. Anyway. Oh, here we go. This is quite interesting. I had cash back recently. They made me buy something and pay a fee of £2.50. Simone, do you know what I would have said? Sorry, I'm not playing a game. Gone somewhere else. That is a P take, surely. So another thing I'd like to show you now is, anyone know anything about this? Look at this. I posted this before, but we got nearly 500,000 new subscribers and they probably don't know about this. Who knows anything about the Deagle documents before they were removed? And it predicts the UK population down to 14 million by year after next. Wow. Let me have a look. Director of National Intelligence, Global Trends. Wow. There is nothing. No. I'm going to leave that alone because that's probably just whacked a massive flag on my account now. But yes, who knows anything about that? Let's have a look at the comments because that'd be interesting to know. Oh, it's Swedish krona. Thank you very much. That's a lucky guest in, Beatrice. Thank you for that. 40 million boat people. OMG. Right, okay. I've read it and it's real. Right, where can I get this document? I've just had a quick look and it's nowhere. It looks like it's been removed. Can anyone send it to me via an email? I'm not sure how big the document is. If it's not too big, can you copy it and just paste it as text rather than an attachment file? That would be really cool. You've read it and it's real. Alpha to Omega. Wow, bless you, brother. Beyond the Matrix. Okay, I will email him to you regarding Deagle. Thank you very much indeed for that. That's really, really kind. Oh, Christ, let me find out where it is. There it is. Sorry, covered my face up there. But yes, the Deagle documents. Crazy. I really don't want to get that wrong. Guinera, thank you for that donation. Over in Wales, by the look of it. Fantastic. Marvellous. Thank you for that. Seriously, that's very, very cool. Right, where was we? Now, another thing which has been going on in the UK. Now, you guys need to watch this, okay? This blew my mind when I saw this because I am a long way from London, all right? So, what do we know about this? New anti-braking camera could be rolled out across the UK to slap drivers with more fines. God, why is it when I do a live stream, my nose always gets blocked up and congested? Yes, what do we know about this? Wow, guess what? Apparently, if there's like a visible speed camera, you're driving along and you see it at a distance, so you hit the brakes and slow right down. Okay, so if it's like you're about to go into a 30-mile zone and you're doing 60, okay, national speed limit applies. You're going along, you go around a corner, you see a 30-mile-an-hour sign, and then there's a speed camera. You whack the brakes on to slow down to 30. When they put these placed strategically, they will capture your brake lights on and you will get a fine. Who knows what the fine is? Answers on a postcard. Do you want me to tell you? Yes. You're going to get a £100 fine and 3 penalty points. Now, who thinks that that is a really out of order, disgusting thing to put upon the people in Britain? Who thinks that's really sneaky, really out of order? London girl. Hey, Kaz, how's it going, sweetie? No way. Wow. Yes way. It's true. It's absolutely true. So what do we know? Let me just check the comments because I'm trying to sort of disgusting. I know it's sneaky. Who said sneaky? Sky Queen. Yes, sneaky. It is easy to remove. Being low down. Well, of course. Well, guess what, Ben? This little part of the show is just for you, mate. If you want to see things like that, yeah, you guys are in for a treat. ULEZ, look what's been going on in and around London. Yeah, they have had it up to here. So look at that. It's literally someone's just got an angle grinder or maybe a disc cutter and gone through the whole frigging thing, cables and all. Not a 0F was given on that day. Okay, so what else have we got? I want you to watch this. Now, this is how much the people of the UK have had it with the ULEZ. If you don't know what ULEZ is, it's an ultra low emission zone. So basically, you're going to have to pay £12.50 every single day just to drive your car. And I believe that's already on top of congestion charges and clean zones and all the rest of it. I could be wrong. I don't live in London. If any of you know and you live in London, let me know. I believe it's a charge on top of what already they're charging just to drive your little car in and around London. It's disgraceful. But like I said, this illustrates the point of how much people have had it up to here. They are willing to remove these spy cameras to charge you fines just for driving without paying that fee. It's basically just extracting money out of the people here in Britain. Watch this. Blatant. Those guys were taking them apart, and it looks like in broad daylight with traffic going on. They just pulled up in a work van, a high vis vest, hard hat. It just looks like they're doing some roadworks. No one's going to bat an eyelid because, let's face it, here in Great Britain, there's roadworks everywhere. So they just turned up in a van, chopped them down in broad daylight. Crazy. If you want to see some more stuff, have a look at this. Not a single care in the world. I know, they're just taking them down. It's bonkers. Have a look at this one. That's how bad it is. Look, it's happening everywhere. All over London, people have absolutely had it up to here with all of that. Okay. But it's not so much the actual posts with the cameras. Now, the London Council, they've gone a bit extra because they think, people are cutting down these cameras. Okay, what about let's drive around and start recording them from vans? Well, guess what? The people ain't having that either. They're really, really not. Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? Oh, not that one. Oh, there's so many. This is a real quick whistle-top tour of what's going on in London over the recent weeks, okay? This is happening everywhere. Now, I apologise for it stretched the screen. I don't know why, but they are literally vandalising them, burning them, knocking them over, protesting, just destroying as many of them as they possibly can. It is literally going on all over the place. It's insane. They really have had it up to here. And it looks like that the people are going to win, because the amount of these cameras that have been destroyed is absolutely insane. There's rather a lot of people. All right, maybe have a quick look down here. It's nuts. But when you think, hold on, let's stop that there. What else are they doing? Who has seen facial recognition live mobile surveillance? Yes, they're trialing it right now. And let's face it, they have been doing it for quite a while. If you didn't know, you ready for this? Check this out. Look at this. This is here in the UK right now. This is very recent, just the other day. Live facial recognition cameras inside a van. And it's an open day. They're getting kids in there, so the kids can be told by the people inside. This is to keep everyone safe. If there's anyone naughty, their face will show up and we can put them in prison. Yeah, great idea. Look at that. It's everywhere. This is here in the UK right now, and it's scanning people's faces everywhere. So when you see what's been going on with this ULEZ stuff, because they're literally just destroying the cameras, as many as they possibly can. It's nuts. They've been using vans as well. Okay, so look at this. The vans are also being targeted as well. Yes, so they thought it would be a good idea to cover them all up. I mean, how crazy is that now? That's how bad it's getting. And look, someone was even kind enough to put the address where they are, because people are finding these. People are vandalizing stroke destroying them for real, and they are literally being towed away. Now, I did have loads of videos of this. For some reason, I can't find any of them. Only a few of them's gone up. But all that aside, with the ULEZ stuff, this is literally showing the world how much regard people have for police. Not all people, some people. Okay, the police in the UK, I believe they're failing. Now, that's a real harsh thing to say. They're underfunded, they're understaffed, and we've got a big influx of population from overseas gentlemen, shall we say. Millions now, not thousands, millions here now, and more are coming. A lot more are coming. So crime is going up. That's what I'm saying. This country is falling apart now. Now, I want you to watch this. Now, I apologize in advance. There's a couple of F words in here. So if you're offended by 2 or 3 swear words, I recommend that whilst this video is playing, you hit the mute button. Okay, I'm just giving you a warning now. And here it is. Watch what happens to these 2 police cars here in the UK. Fucking hell. Fuck. how much disregard people have for the police now. To do that, you would have never done that years ago, but now people seem to think it's okay. And one of the problems is there's so much crime in the UK which isn't being made public, it isn't being reported, and people are losing faith in the police. So potentially you could be seeing an SHTF scenario happening quite soon, because where's the police? What's happening? What the hell is going on? This country is getting nuts. Okay. Right, apologise if anyone's been saying or doing anything in particular in the chat. I've not been on the chat. There's been 418 comments which I've missed. So I've just seen Loisos. Hello from Cyprus. How you doing, brother? Thank you very much for that donation, sir. Welcome to the channel. Happy days. It's all good in the hood. Wow, brilliant. Yes. It's pretty damn crazy, okay? They just smashed them police cars like they were nothing. Wow. I'm just looking at the comments. Ouchie. I know, it's pretty damn crazy, wasn't it? What we got here? Owen Gray. Remember, cool. All phone lines now go through the internet. Are you talking about a landline with the copper? I don't know. Maybe. I won't be surprised with that. I think you could be correct in my assumptions there. Right then, okay. This country is going to pop. Look at some of this stuff. Now, I've luckily found a highlighter so I can show you the points that I tried to make. Look at this. This is yesterday, okay? Co-op bosses urges police to take shoplifting more seriously after £33 million. Okay. Organised gangs looting stores. Now, I'm so glad I've got this highlighted to work. So let's read on. The boss of the Co-op grocery chain has called on for police to take shoplifting more seriously and says he is frustrated by the lack of action against thieves who cost the business £33 million in the first half of 2023. So Co-op has just lost £33 million in 6 months. Where are the police? Where are the police? We read on. Year on year, with more than 175,000 incidences recorded in the first 6 months of this year, or almost 1,000 incidences every single day. Let's just Co-op. That's not all of the other stores. It's just Co-op. Be interesting to see what the other major supermarkets are going through as well. It'd be interesting to add it all up just to see the full extent of this. So Hood said that the Co-op had invested £200 million in body cameras for staff, CCTV and other measures, to keep employees safe, as the group was losing stock worth more than £70 million a year. £70 million a year. They're going to be going out of business soon. No company can take that hit. That's a sizable amount of money. £70 million in 12 months. Gone. Just like that. He said he was becoming more increasingly frustrated about police inaction, claiming they failed to respond to 71% of reports of serious crimes. 71%. They failed to respond, never alone solving the crime and putting someone away for what they've done. That's just heinous. My God. Look at this. We read on even more. John Lewis said it suffered a £12 million year-on-year increase in theft with his chair, Sharon White, calling shoplifting an epidemic. Wow, an epidemic. That's just insane. And it just goes on and on and on. There's loads of stuff in there. But it's just bat crazy bonkers. Did I just say that? Bat crazy bonkers. Let me know what it's like where you are. Have you actually seen someone shoplift? I'll tell you where I am. I go to a place called Landrin Wales in the middle of Wales, and it's a big Tesco superstore there. And it's a regular occurrence when you're in that store, whether it's 10 minutes or an hour, whatever it is, you can hear quite a few times beep, 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 beep. And do you know what that means? It's someone is taking something through the exit sort of scanning barriers that hasn't been paid for. Yes, you hear it all the time. And guess what happens? Guess what happens every time that alert noise makes a sound? Guess what? Nothing happens. Nothing at all. You are pretty much guaranteed to go into Tesco's, put loads of stuff in your trolley, and just walk straight out the door. It will make the noise and nothing will happen. I'm not saying to people, go and do this, but it looks as if people are doing that and they know nothing's going to happen to them because there's no police. Where's the police? There's no visible security presence in supermarkets. Let me know if you've seen a visible security presence within a supermarket. Okay, are they walking around doing patrols? You're probably not going to notice any plainclothes store detectives because they're very good at their job. You'd have to be looking for them, and it's not easy to find those guys and girls, but they're out there, and there's a hell of a lot of surveillance in supermarkets with cameras. It really is. Let's have a look. They're not really showing them. That's typical. Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can drag this over here. So yeah, here in the UK, when you go into a supermarket, there are hundreds and hundreds of these cameras all over the ceiling. And yes, apparently, I don't know how true it is, but they've got facial recognition. It says it on there. I've heard people talk about this. It's impossible to climb up on a ladder and see. And even if you did, will you know? The surveillance is everywhere. Look at it. These cameras, there's so many of them, okay? They're everywhere. And you really, I mean, look at it now. There's barriers there. You've got to scan your receipt to go out, etc. It's an absolute nightmare. Cameras everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Can you see them all up here? All around the ceilings. Look, you are being monitored everywhere. It's I don't know if you can see all up there on the top. Very, very, very intrusive. And yes, they scan. Look at these. This is in America. This is, oh my God, look at this lot. Freaking out. I tell you guys in America, you think you've got freedom, you've got guns. What the hell are you doing allowing all this to happen? I'll tell you what, you Americans, when are you going to use your guns? Look at this. That's despicable. My God. I can't believe it. I'm genuinely shocked, guys. I can't believe what I'm seeing. You guys here in the UK, are you seeing this? Look at these cameras. I thought Tesco's was bad by having probably about 60 odd cameras. Wow. Oh my God. America, what are you doing? Whoa. Whoa. I thought, freaking hell, what the hell? How many cameras? There's got to be over 1,000 cameras in one supermarket. Really? Who the hell's watching all these? Really? Bloody hell. You just see me get shocked live on the live stream. I'm not joking. Wow. All I can say is, where's the Patriots at? What are you doing? What are you doing? Jeez. Okay. This is what's going on in the UK, people. Look at this. Family's terror as two men tried to bundle a schoolboy 11 years old into a car as he walked home. Look at this. This happened yesterday. Just before 6 p.m. yesterday, this was published in the press. He was stopped by two suspicious men as he was walking home, and he has been left shaken after they allegedly tried to snatch him and put him in their car. The abduction attempt has made her brother too scared to go outside by himself. How crazy is that? It's true. This stuff is absolutely happening. Right, I'm just checking. Sorry. Thank you, Martin, on PayPal for that donation, sir. Fantastic. Awesome. I know not everyone likes to do donations on here, etc., but PayPal is really easy, and is Ko-fi or Coffee and Buy Me a Coffee. Lots of people use that. Those links are underneath the video as well. So, Martin, thank you for that donation, sir. It's fantastic. Now, I know it's drink time soon. You don't have to remind me, okay? It's real soon. So, what the hell has been going on in Hackney in London? Look at this. A woman cyclist dies in hospital following a hit-and-run car crash. Freaking unbelievable. I mean, a hit-and-run. So you're going to be on a bicycle and a car is just going to be flying down the road. God knows what they're thinking. And then boom. Look at this. The cyclist, a woman aged 36, was taken to hospital for treatment. Despite the efforts of medical professionals, she sadly died. Her next of kin has been informed and supported by specialist officers. Crazy. Unbelievable what's going on. So UK, it's not a good place to be right now. And let's face it, it has been going on for quite some considerable time now. It really, really has. I know I don't like sharing this stuff, but look, we need to be aware of what's going on here. Look at this one. Horrifying footage shows the moment of an armed gang raided a home before allegedly holding a gun to the head of an 11-year-old boy. Wow. This is in West Midlands. Now, we've already spoke about what's going on in and around Birmingham. It's an absolute nightmare. That and Nottingham are very, very bad places to be. Gangs. Armed gangs. Look. There's a pistol there. Semi-automatic pistol. This was all captured, I believe, on their security cameras. Now listen to this. A 45-year-old man whose son and parents were threatened inside the house told Black Country Live. That's where the original port come from, I believe. My son was there. He was very shook up. He is only 11. These guys had guns. They put a gun to his head and he put a knife to my mum's throat, which is his grandmother. Then they put a gun to my dad's head. My son was pleading with them, please don't shoot my granddad. Don't stab my grandma. He was crying and screaming, but they weren't bothered at all. The distraught father claims the men grabbed his son and threatened to tie him up and strangle him, leading to pleas from his auntie and own father to leave him alone. That's just unbelievable. What's going on there? It's actually happening. Where are the police? I mean, God's sake. Who remembers back in the day when you used to see two police officers walking down residential streets? A police presence. Now look at it. There's no police anywhere to be seen. And these people think they can just walk into people's houses, with semi-automatic pistols, thinking it's perfectly okay. I'll tell you what, Jack, it's frigging far from okay. Stuff needs to stop. What is happening out there? The country's going to pot. Now, these are just a few things. I could literally do a live stream for 10 hours straight, and I wouldn't even scratch the surface about all of the crimes that are going on every single day here in the UK. And it seems like there's just no police. And what would you do? Tell you what I would do. I'd stop and have a beer. That's what I'm going to do with my 50 caliber bottle opener. Of course, 50 cals. Anyone in the chat who's ever shot a 50 cal, hit me up and let me know. How did it feel, brother? Yeah. I was a GPMG section gunner for 3 years. 7.62 GPMG. Yes, sir. That thing will shoot through brick walls and people hiding behind brick walls. So yeah, 50 cal. Wow. What a moody bit of kit that is. So, cheers everybody. I hope you're all well. And I hope you have an awesome weekend soon too. Yeah, the Jimpy. Yeah, too right. Chuckle Vision. Cheers, fella. Awesome. What's this? Doombar. Naff Cornish brew. Oh, Steve, mate, you don't want to say that. There's Cornish in there. They'll find you, torture you, and kill you. Don't say that again. No, it's nice. It's a drinkable pint. I don't want to get rat-assed. That's a nice, easy drink for me. I like that. So, let's continue, shall we? Because this got under my skin a bit. Yeah, look at this. Lord Archibald. I'll get onto you in a sec. I'm literally halfway through sharing the screen. Look at this. A shameless knife thug laughs at the law. So someone who stabbed a stranger twice in a fight takes a selfie outside a court after he was spared jail and handed an 18-month community order. So this guy here he is. What a lovely person he is. Look at that. This guy stabbed someone twice in a fight. He's done it before, apparently, and he had no custodial sentence. What does that tell people? It's okay to go and stab someone, but you won't go to prison. Don't worry about it. Mate, if someone stuck a blade in someone, they got to be inside for a long time. That's a disgusting thing to do to another human being. Who the friggin' hell does this git think he is? It's disgusting. Look, he's just come out of court and he's going, yeah, how cool is this? I didn't get burned. Awesome. You, sir, bang out of order. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, look, deserved a custodial sentence. Absolutely right. A community order. Friggin' hell. Disgusting. So is it no wonder that criminals think they can literally do whatever the hell they want to because they know there is no punishment, is there? There's no punishment. Oh, God, you guys. I'm like, Lord Archibald again. Thank you for that donation, Lord Archibald. Awesome. And welcome to the Funky Fam. You will see many others in here. All you need to do, I think it comes up in green on YouTube with this little slanted letter S there. Awesome. Members in the house. Fantastico. So, what else? Okay. Look at this. Co-op bosses say shoplifting is causing anarchy in the aisles with staff having syringes and knives pulled on them. Shoplifting is... That's insane. Can you imagine that? Now, this is pretty much the same report which we touched on earlier, but it didn't mention this. My God, so people who work in co-op, guess what? People are pulling knives on them and syringes. Look at this. You want to read this? Co-op boss reveals stores hire ex-cops and veterans to patrol aisles. Wow, you are literally going to see things change now. Ex-cops and veterans to patrol aisles as staff are attacked with weapons, but have to let shoplifters go because police are ignoring 80% of cases. No way. 80% they're ignoring. So yeah, my God, that's unbelievable. Oh my God. But no, it's interesting. I mean, look at this. Can you see this? Is it playing? People are literally just doing whatever they want. They're taking their time. Something like this used to be really quick, really urgent. But no, look how much time they're taking. Doing these crimes because they know they're going to get away with it. This is Britain today. This is the country that we grew up in, and we've never seen anything on the level of what we're seeing here. Look at this. Wow, she's a team leader that works for co-op. Look at that. She's got a head wound. She's got a dressing on there, and you can see some of the clarets come down behind her ear. She's been attacked. Gee whiz. Look at this. So they think they're gonna be okay detaining someone. We'll keep them until we know if the police are going to turn up or not. That could be 15 minutes or an hour. Wow. Good luck with that. All the very best. Obviously, they've pixelated that head wounds there, but she looks like she had a nasty gash to her bonds. Nasty. They look like cool. Look at this. He gets caught. Oh, I watched this. There it is. What's all this about? Someone's got a bike and they're playing tug of war. And there's a security guard. That security guard's going to be in trouble, I'll tell you, because I've worked in security. And yeah, he's not going about that the wrong. That guy needs more training, this security guard. No way. He's going to be in trouble for that. Believe it or not, that's just the way it is. There we go. How shoplifting has surged over the last year. This is quite important to understand. Belfast, nearly 27%. This is in just 12 months. Okay, this isn't over 10 years. This is in 1 year. Birmingham, it's increased 31.2%. Bristol, nearly 36%. Cardiff, 68.3%. That's got to be the highest in the UK. Leeds, 41.1% up. London, 12.6%. Newcastle, nearly 45%. And I can't read. I think it's Nottingham at the bottom there, 21.7%. So that tells me, where is it? Cardiff. Wales, if you don't already know, is a very poor country. Okay, there's a lot of poverty in Wales, so a lot of people are getting desperate. And Cardiff is the capital city, so a lot of people are desperate. They can't really afford to eat, and they're going and stealing. And that's gone up. Look at that, nearly 70%. That's in 12 months. So if I was retail security in Cardiff, I would be quite concerned. I would be quite concerned. That is going to be a pretty much impossible job. It looks like they are losing the war there in Cardiff. Gee whiz. No, just basically just what we looked at earlier. Absolutely freaking nuts, isn't it? I couldn't believe it when I was looking at that earlier. Wow. Sorry, I've got to sort all of this out, haven't I? I don't know what's going on. Oh, you guys. I can't find it. Hide it. There it is. Cool. Mike McIntyre. Thank you for that, sir. Very kind. Very nice. Thank you very much indeed. Yes. So then. What are we going to do about it? What do you think? What do you think we can do as preppers to prevent us from becoming a victim here in the UK? What do you think we can do to make sure that we are not one of the victims, that we aren't one of the guys who got kidnapped or attacked? What can we do for ourselves, our friends and family too? Okay, because we're teams of aware preppers on this channel. Is awesome. We have got the best prepper community on these live streams every single week, and you know exactly who you are. Why is it every time I go to click on something the chat moves? Military should have already removed the government. Tough gig. Thing is, though, this is quite interesting to talk about this, because Paul Flint, thank you very much for that donation, sir. That's excellent. I really appreciate that. Pamela Swan, she's wicked. Thanks, Pam. Fantastic. Yes. Now, cast your mind back 2003, when we and the Americans went into Iraq. Remove Mad Ass, which is Saddam backwards. Who remembers that? When he found him hiding in that little hole. Very questionable when you look how things turn out over years. It really is. Did that really happen? Was it just the mainstream theatre like we're used to being seen? Nonetheless, the basic synopsis of what happened in Iraq: we went over there, we got rid of their dictator and the secret police, I think it was they called them. And guess what happened? All of the bad guys turned up and took over. So I understand people's concerns, fears, anger. Anger is a key one here. People in the UK are freaking angry. Why is lots of people angry in the UK? Because most people in the UK are good, honest, hardworking people, and all they want is a nice, peaceful life where they don't have to be in fear. They don't have to worry about being stabbed on the street. They don't have to worry about going to their local co-op only to find that it's closed forever because they're losing so much money, people stealing stuff, and then they've got to travel further away to get their groceries, etc. It's a tough one. So there's a lot of angry people in there. Of course, it's understandable. You're going to be angry because you're seeing this and nothing the friggin' hell is happening. And do you know what should happen? We vote for a government that we absolutely trust, and they do whatever's needed based on the taxes that we pay to give us a healthy, happy, and safe lifestyle. That's what should happen. And as you can appreciate, if you are aware, everyone watching here is aware on this community, it's the opposite, isn't it? So we don't vote for Sunak. Wasn't voted in, okay, unelected, yet is running the country. Surely we should have the say of who the hell runs this freaking country. Don't forget, boys and girls, the government, the police, and the military are here for us. They're here to make sure that we're okay. They're not here to tell us what we can and can't do. They're not here to try and squeeze every single frigging pound or dollar out of you via some hideous tax. Look at the motorist. My God, look at motoring here in the UK. Look at it. It's a joke. You go and buy a car, okay? You've got to tax it. You've got to pay tax every year just to drive a vehicle. Really? You've got to put fuel in it. Guess what? You've got to pay tax on the fuel as well. Oh, yes, it's true. Nasty. Absolutely friggin' nasty. These people are nasty. And what else? What else? Oh, yeah, you need to get it insured. Okay, so if I pay you £300 a year to insure my vehicles, and at the end of the year, I've not been in any accidents or I've not done anything wrong, can I get the £300 back? Or 70% of it? Sounds fair? No, you don't get your money back. We keep your money. So I've just given you £300. I've done nothing wrong all year and I don't get any of it back. No. That's not nice. Doesn't sound fair, does it? But if you haven't got insurance, you're not allowed to drive a vehicle. But hold on, I've already paid for that vehicle. I've paid tax on it. Yeah. I'll pay tax on all of the fuel that goes in there. Now I'm paying all of his insurance and I don't get none of it back. No. Doesn't seem fair, does it? No. And there's a reason why it's not fair, because the government, believe it or not, are not your frigging friend. They are not there to do what they are supposed to be doing. They are not there to bully people around, push people around. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Be interesting to hear. What's this? Oh, every time. Here it is. Little Miss 87. Sorry I'm late. I didn't get a notification. Damn it. I'm being shadow banned again. It always happens when I start talking like this. People don't get notified. And if they do, it's late. All I can ask that you do is you go to my channel page. Make sure that you're subscribed. The notification bell is set to all notifications. If it's not, you're going to have to reset them. I'm getting sick of saying this, but it happens every day. I'll get people saying, that video you put up, I didn't get a notification, even though they've got them turned on. YouTube turns them off. Do you know why? Because they don't want me talking about this stuff. They don't. Why don't they want me talking about it? Because they don't want people like me telling lots of people how it is. They want the people to believe whatever the newspapers are saying is truth. That's about it, really, in a nutshell. Pretty much it. So, yes, I'm really sorry that you weren't notified. It's crazy. Someone said everyone needs to hit the thumbs up because not everyone's done it, apparently. I've got nearly 1,700 people in here right now, and there's not even 1,000 thumbs up. Oh, come on, guys. Show some respect. It's well easy. You just do it, click, done. Unbelievable. Every time I watch a live stream, I always hit the thumbs up. What's this? We got, I say you should become the next Prime Minister for the UK. Who, me? Do you think I could do it? Really? Wow. What would I do? Do you know what I'd do? I would kick everyone out of Parliament. That's the first thing I'd do. But guess what, you lot? You're all sacked and you're not getting no pension. Bye. And they go, oh, that's a bit unfair. No, it's not. Of course it's absolutely justified. Why? We're MPs. I don't care. Do you know what? All you done was to come on board and took as much as you could, and then you're off. Did you have the people's best interest at heart? Well, when you're on camera being interviewed or in a newspaper, it's like, oh, no, my constituents are the most important people to me, and I'm going to do everything I can to help them and protect them. Really? Guess what? You're absolutely full of beep. Yes, absolutely. So that's the first thing I'd do. You lot, frigate, you're all sacked. Go home. You're not coming back to work anymore. I'm the Prime Minister now. So what would I do? I would change so many laws. First thing I'd do is to lift all of that 20 miles an hour nonsense. That's an absolute joke, okay? 30 miles an hour where it needs to be. Everything else, go as fast as you want. Look at the Autobahn in Germany, okay? That's gotten unrestricted speed limit on their motorways, and they have got the lowest amount of traffic accidents anywhere in Europe. Yeah, exactly. There's so many things you could do. I would make sure that everyone has the right to bear arms in the UK. That's what I would do. I'd make sure that everyone can defend themselves, for sure. I think people might have to go on some sort of IQ test first. Does that sound fair? Because, you know, the amount of crime and idiots that I've seen in the UK, it's probably not a good idea to give those guys and girls guns, really. I would say clever, smart people, people who are safe, they can have guns. All of the idiots, all of the people who want to hurt people, no, they're not going to be allowed to carry guns. There's loads of things I could do if I was Prime Minister. Let me know in the chat, in the comment section, what you would want me to do if I was Prime Minister. Abolish civil procedure rules. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Dave, you can be on the cabinet, sir. We need people like you. I'll tell you what I would do. I would make sure that this country had a good level of armed forces. And I would say that we will not go into a foreign country. It's none of our business. I would make sure that the military in the United Kingdom is to stay on British soil and defend its borders. Anyone trying to come into this country illegally via air or sea will literally be not allowed in. Simple as that. And especially all of these fighting age males who have been invading this country over the last minimum of 3 years, all of them, every single one of them will be taken back from where they came from. Every single one of them. All of them. All of these people who have sold out and handed their hotels over to hold these people, all of those people who've done that, I would probably put them in prison for at least a year. Let them think about what they've done. Oh man, there's so many things that I would do. I've never. Oh lordy. Yeah, for sure. Scrap speed limits and insurance. Discriminate against idiots. Yeah. Do you know what? Another thing I'd do, I would make it law that there's no such thing as discrimination no more. Nah, sod that. There's no more health and safety. Okay, we're gonna run the UK by the law of common sense. Okay, you can walk down the high street and there's a great big hole in the pavement, and you fall down it. Well, that's your fault. You should be looking where you're going. Do you really need a great big sign and a big red and white barrier saying there's a hole there? Be very, very careful. No, take it all away. If you fall down there, tough. I would abolish health and safety in the United Kingdom. I've always been saying this. Health and safety is probably a contributing factor why the manufacturing sector in the United Kingdom is on its arse, pretty much, because the amount of money that it costs to do things safely. Look how much China is growing and developing. Have they got health and safety over there? No. Wow. What the friggin' hell should we have it over here? Let's face it, no one likes health and safety. It's jobs for the boys. It's a tick in a box. It's a BS bullcrap exercise. And it's basically removing people's powers to think for themselves. Health and safety is a joke. Complete friggin' joke. Oh, yes. I love you. Promote farming. Of course. We should be entirely self-sufficient in the United Kingdom. We shouldn't be reliant on anything being imported, especially food. We should be able to run things ourselves. I was right up there when this Brexit thing happened. I wanted nothing to do with the EU. Okay. This is the United Kingdom. This is our own sovereign country. Europe is Europe. We're an island. We're nothing to do with frigging Europe. And guess what? Europe is run by unelected bureaucrats. They're not even officials. Okay? Why the hell would you want to be part of Europe run by a frigging dictatorship who wasn't even elected? And you got to pay all this money to them. You're insane if you want to be ruled by another country by unelected idiots who are taking so much money. Crazy. This country should self-govern and self-sustain itself. Did you know what? I found out this years ago. The Queen, who is no longer Queen, obviously, she's gone. The Queen was guilty of treason because she was unable to feed her own subjects. Basically, what that means is if all food imports stopped in the UK for 6 months, this country would starve to death. Why? Because we should be providing enough food for ourselves before we start importing it. I remember going on holiday a few times in Italy, and look at the food imports in Italy. Hardly any in comparison to the UK. They grow loads of their own food, and that's how it should be done. So yeah, fair play, Common Cookers TV, promote farming, 100%. Without farmers, guess what? We starve to death. We do. Let me see. Oh God, this is from Sarah on PayPal. Thank you for that donation on PayPal. Thanks for using the link underneath the video. Thank you, Sarah. You're a legend. John, you're a true Pompey boy. Yeah. Blue Army, mate. Yeah, of course. You would be the best Prime Minister ever. John Homer, mate. You're awesome. London girl. Kaz. Yeah. Water should be free. Exactly. Well, of course water should be free. It falls out of the sky. It's Britain. Of course it should be bloody free. Bloody Nora. Stuart, you got my vote, brother. And you know what I do? I would make all parking here in the UK free. I wouldn't want any local government to generate any revenue from car parking. Do you know what winds me up big time? Is lots of us, and you can have a rent. If you don't, it's fine. You can say whatever. Like lots of people pay council tax, right? So if you're paying council tax, why the hell should you pay to park your own vehicle in your own district? Why should you pay? You're already paying road tax. Yeah. And you're paying council tax. Why the freaking hell you got to pay car parking stuff, eh? And I'll tell you what, nurses and doctors who work in hospitals, they've got to pay to park their own car to go to work. Now that, whoever made that law, we will find out who it is, and we will find out who influenced him or who made him or whatever it is. Anyone involved with making that law to make doctors and nurses have to pay to go to work, they will be hanged publicly. Yes, shock horror. I don't care. We need to send a message out to people. This is absolutely unacceptable. How would you like it if you're a doctor or a nurse and you're going to work to save as many people as you possibly can on really crappy wages where you should have an absolute fortune, and you got to pay to park your car all day? No, whoever made that law up, no, they're going to be on a bloody tree, mate, for sure. Do you know what? I'm going to do a live stream about this because this is fun, and it'll be called "What Would I Change If I Was Prime Minister?" That would be an awesome live stream. Oh, there's a few people out there. Hang 'em high. Yeah. Yeah, common law. Yeah, of course. Everything can be rolled back, mate. If I was in charge, yeah, I wouldn't be doing none of this nonsense what they're doing. Here we go. Grimsby Vikings did very good. Bring back national service for over 18s for 3 years. Yes, of course. That makes absolute sense. People doing national service. Yeah. We want young people 18, 19, 20, 20, 18 to 21. We need boys and girls of that age, all of them, to be fighting fit, healthy, and switched on. Because if we have to defend this country against whatever, we're going to want as many people as possible who know the score. We do. Look at America. You know, there's a reason why Japan never invaded America. Do you know why? Because they haven't got to just deal with the US military, one of the greatest, biggest militaries on the planet. No. Look at all the citizens. Behind every door is a frigging gun. More guns. That's why America's never been invaded. Look at the UK. Yeah, bloody hell. What would happen? What would happen? Imagine that. Yeah. 18 to 21-year-olds all gone through national service. They know how to hunt. They know do survival. They're going to be fit. They're going to be willing to help. And they're not going to be stupid little crazy kids with glasses playing computer games all the time, getting out of shape. No. Grimsby Vikings. Good comment, sir. Let's bring it down. Oh, it looks like Mike Shaw. Welcome to the Funky Fam, sir. You are in the right place. This is the voice of reason. We have aware preppers here, not just preppers. We are aware preppers. There is a difference. Okay. Oh, honestly, there's so many things. Dad's Army. You're crazy. Call of Duty. Oh God. Yeah, do you know what? I'll probably ban computer games from for over 18s. I think computer games and all that for kids to play around with. I think it's embarrassing seeing grown adults playing computer games. That's just me. I might be turning into sort of a dictator in a moment, but no. I mean, can you imagine how much you would get done? Can you imagine how amazing your life would be if you was to go out, learn and experience and help people rather than look at a freaking screen, playing a freaking game, being a freaking child? Duh. Don't do it. It's not good. You're killing your life. Here we go. Time Lord, I agree. Awesome. Let people do what they want. Wow. I think that's what's happening at the moment because there's no police and look what's happening. So it's probably not a good idea to let people do what they want. Oh, look. Kaz, I love you. What a comment. Preparedness should be taught in schools. Everyone should be taught how to do first aid. That's a fantastic comment. Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't you? Because how it's been going for a long period of time is they don't want people to think for themselves. They don't want people to be clever. Why do you think they don't teach first aid at school? Why do you think they don't teach kids how to grow food? Why do you think they don't teach kids survival skills? Why do you think they don't teach kids how to manage money? Why? Because they don't want them to be clever. They want them to be stupid. They want them to be stupid so they can tell them what to do. Fall in the line or you're going to get punished. Well, not under my government, mate. That's not going to be happening on my watch. Cut their fingers off. Oh my God. Ban mobile phones in all schools. Yeah. Dion, too right, mate. I don't even think kids are allowed to have phones in schools, really? Bloody hell. Oh, here we go. Someone likes playing computer games. Oh, I'm only joking. Oh, what's this? This one stands out. Christ, because it's a super sticker. Thank you very much for that donation. Ask Yeshka. If you could listen to Rich Men Noff of Richmond by Oliver Anthony, it went global, 66 million views. L. Chame. I got no idea what that is. Richmond Noff of Rich Men of Richmond. Oliver Anthony. That's a mouthful. Wow. If anyone knows anything about that, let us all know. That's interesting. Thanks for that donation as well. That's awesome. And thank you to Lucy over on PayPal. Awesome. I remember seeing you before. They encourage prepping in Sweden. Yeah, for sure. Richmond, north of Richmond. Oh, it looks like a typo. Ice Dubs in the house. Cool. Good to see you, brother. Okay. Right. That sounds like it's worth it then. Oh my God, really? Right. Shout out to Margaret as well if you're around. I hope you're okay. It's been a while. I'm going to have to send you an email. I'll think about that. So it looks like that's probably it for tonight. Yes. Thank you, everyone who's taken part. Everyone who's donated. You are incredible. It's really, really helped because it's the only way I can carry on doing these videos. If there's no money, I think this channel's gone. It's a dead duck. So everyone who's done that, thank you so much. Really makes a difference. Everyone who's taken part in this live chat, it's been quite busy tonight. I think there's been a lot of chat in here. I'm going to check the analytics tomorrow to see. I think it's going to be over 5,000 messages in this chat just tonight. It's crazy. You guys, looks like you're having an amazing time. That's really good. So everyone who's taken part in the chat, thank you ever so much for taking your time. Everyone who's watched this on the replay, who couldn't watch it live, it's absolutely fine. Obviously, it's going to be 5 or 6 hours behind in the US, and you know we're 9:30 in the evening in the UK right now, and we needed to talk about how bad this country is. And I've just scratched the surface. I could probably do 5 or 10 series of live streams just telling the world what the hell is actually going on here in the UK. It's bonkers. And I know some of you watching this are in the UK as well. So yes, it's crazy. It really is. So all of you who have taken part in the chat, and if you're watching the replay, in the comment section, brilliant, fantastic. That's really, really cool. Yes, if you want to send me an email about anything that I've talked about, go for it. Just send it. I do have to apologize that I haven't seen any emails for nearly 5 weeks now. There's a lot been going on, but it looks like I've got a week to do lots of stuff. So I'm going to be going through emails. So if you want to, go for it. And whoever it was who sent me a message on Instagram, there's links to my Instagram account below this as well. Wanted to send me something. We've already had stuff coming in. I love fudge. I really, really do. The nice creamy, clotted, creamy stuff. Oh, it's fantastic. So that is brilliant. So that was thanks to Bonnie as well, who sent me that stuff. And the dude, you know who you are. Look at that. Single malt. Absolute gorgeous. I'm going to be stuck into that. Look at that, 50%. I'm going to be absolutely paralytic. So you guys who've been sending stuff, that's fantastic. Yes, the address is below. So that really, really is kind of you guys. Seriously, amazing. And all of you guys who joined via the members tonight. Awesome. So we're going to have a roll call. We have Mick Shaw as a member. Yes, another member in the house. We have Lord Archibald Wintervest. I really like that name. Lord Archibald, fantastic. And we've already had Steve, who's been here for a month. Welcome back there, brother. That's fantastic. So who have we had? Steve Harris, E. Kane Pegg, Lord Archibald Wintervest, Bernice. Wow, for the biggest donation of the night. Thank you so much. That's amazing. And Beatrice Tunnelled, another member, and from Sweden, I think it was from Sweden. Thank you very much. And obviously, she's awesome. I've seen this girl around. She's fantastic. All the way from LA. Wow. That's another awesome donation as well. Thank you so much. And who else have we got to thank? Guiniera, thank you for that donation as well. It's incredible. Louise from Cyprus. Amazing. Excuse me. Cool, I'm blumming. Owen Gray, member for 2 months. And Owen Gray as well, a donation. It's incredible. And Lord Archibald, the new member. Boom, another donation. Fantastic. Mike as well. Paul, keep up the good work. And Owen as well. Help stop the world. I want to get off. Do you know what? I should say that. I've done that in the live stream once. Stop the world. I want to get off. And ask Yeshka as well. Awesome. And obviously, we mentioned Mick earlier. Yeshka. Wow. That is incredible. Yeah, we didn't see us. Tony DG. Thank you, Tony, for that. I'm sorry I missed you earlier. There's been so much going on tonight. We've had a massive live stream. Ask Yeshka again. SP Richmond, north of Richmond. Yes, we're going to have to look into that. It sounds quite interesting. Raptor Censoring. Thank you for that as well. I didn't see that. You are absolutely awesome. Brilliant. What a night, eh? Oh, I've just seen this. Thank you for Ankh healing and hypnotherapy. That rings a bell. That rings a bell. Oh, look at that. Come here. Where is it? Yes, I'll be reading it. Oh my God. Tools to assist you with abundance. Now, I'll tell you what, page 35, I'm going to be starting tomorrow in the afternoon if I get some chance. It's a good book, by the way. You guys know what you're doing. That's brilliant. And that's pretty much it. Everyone who's been hanging around and having a good time, fantastic. I will hope to catch up with you during the week. I've got more time, more content, and I might even see if I can do a few live streams during the week as well, because it's awesome to see you guys, and I think it's fantastic. We're getting a good community. Lots of friends are coming together, people sharing ideas. It's really cool. Who likes this community then? Pretty damn amazing, isn't it? It's fantastic. I really do love doing this. Seriously, you guys are brilliant. And also the moderators. Without the moderators, we're doomed. So you moderators are fantastic. If it wasn't for the moderators, this comment section and this community is probably not going to work. There's going to be a lot of people slagging people off. There's going to be people disrespecting others and myself, and we just don't want that. Zero tolerance. Anyone starts taking the mick, get out the room, Jack. This is for an aware prepping group. Like Ben, see you later, sir. And that is pretty much it, I do believe. So, you guys take care. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks for watching. Stay funky.